Good morning, I'm Janae Tibshirani. Thanks for joining us at interest.co.nz. Here's my summary of how the world's looking after a big weekend of politics. National's strong result in Saturday's election is expected to see the New Zealand dollar rise when markets open this morning. However, those gains are set to be dented by the fact Winston Peters is back on his kingmaker's throne. In the lead up to the election, markets have responded more favourably to the prospect of a National-led government versus a Labour-led one. And Westpac economists note that the average response by the New Zealand dollar over the past 10 elections has been a modest rise on the Monday after, followed by a 2-week period of sideways movements, and then a larger rise. While we can't be certain this is how things will pan out this time around, it's a good indicator. ANZ economists note that while the last thing the New Zealand economy needs is a drawn-out process to form a coalition, the ability of an economy to navigate uncertainty shouldn't be underestimated. Just look at the resilience of the US and UK economies. As for what having Peters in government may do, Westpac economists say his policies are likely to have a neutral to negative effect on the official cash rate in the short run. However, they're reluctant to make any set calls on this, noting the fact we don't know what either National or Labour will give Peters, and whether this would see them run a more stimulatory fiscal policy that would otherwise be the case. Either way, ANZ economists believe we can expect the next government to spend more in 2018 and 19. They say this may be required to offset key growth drivers such as housing, net migration and tourism, which will be expected to start running out of steam. Coming back to the New Zealand dollar, the German election is likely to have a bigger impact on this than our election. Chancellor Angela Merkel appears to have won a 4th term in office, but support for her Conservative bloc has slumped to its lowest point since 1949. The anti-immigration Alternative for Germany party has stunned the establishment by winning 13% of the vote, according to projected results, which will put a far-right party into parliament for the first time in more than half a century. The Social Democrats received their worst results since the 1940s at 21%. Finally, Moody's has downgraded the UK's credit rating, citing concerns about public finances and the effect of Brexit. Moody's was the first major credit ratings agency to strip the UK of its AAA rating in 2013 and has now cut the rating from AA1 to AA2. The credit ratings agency says the outlook for public finance has weakened significantly since it last changed the country's credit rating. In New York, the US Treasury 10-year yield has dropped since this time on Friday to 2.25%. The crude oil price is stable at just under $51 a barrel, while the Brent benchmark is just under $57. The gold price remains at $1,293 an ounce. The New Zealand dollar is up since this time on Friday at 73.3 US cents, 92.2 Australian cents, and 61.5 euro cents. The TWI index is at 75.5. That's it from me. Have a good day.